Have you ever been publicly humiliated? A coworker accidentally spills coffee on your brand new shirt. A relative at a holiday dinner laughs and says, "Still single at 30? What's the point of working so hard?" A client points at your proposal in a meeting and sneers, "You seriously thought this was worth showing?" Your body freezes. Your chest tightens. And in that moment, every cell in your body wants to flip the table. But wait. Don't. Because the smartest response is not what you think. Hello everyone, welcome to the Strategy Wisdom Growth Club, a channel dedicated to cracking the truth about emotions and human nature. Remember to like, subscribe and turn on the bell so that you won't miss my new videos. Today, I'm going to show you a psychological trick that turns disrespect into your greatest weapon. It's called the Hercules Effect, and once you understand it, you'll never waste energy on petty attacks again. In Greek mythology, Hercules encounters a strange swollen sack on the road. He steps on it. It doesn't burst, it grows bigger. Annoyed, he strikes it with his club. It expands again, this time blocking his path completely. A wise man tells him, "That's the bag of hatred. If you ignore it, it shrinks. But the more you fight it, the more it grows." In psychology, we call this the oppositional reaction principle. The harder you push back against hostility, the more power you give it. It's like pouring gasoline on a fire. How many arguments have started over nothing, just because no one knew when to stop? This is why the wisest people don't take the bait. Nietzsche once said, "He who fights monsters must be careful not to become one." Not just poetic, it's neuroscience. In 2018, a Harvard study used fMRI scans to prove that when you're angry, your prefrontal cortex, the logic center, temporarily shuts down. Translation: rage makes you dumb. Here are 3 battle-tested methods. 1. Cognitive reframing. Turn insults into fireworks. Carl Jung said, "The shadow only disappears when brought into the light." Next time someone tries to humiliate you, imagine their words as floating subtitles in a movie. Let them drift by, don't pick them up. Remember, people don't describe you. They project themselves. 2. Energy redirection. Fuel reaction. Alfred Adler's technique of task separation teaches us, their opinion equals their business. What you do with it equals your power. You're working out, watching your diet, making progress. Someone sees you eat a slice of cake and sneers. Guess you're not that disciplined after all. Instead of snapping, pause. Breathe. And think, "Oh. You think this cake breaks me? Just wait." Then train harder. Eat better. Turn insult into ignition. 3. Boundary setting. Be soft, but not weak. Kindness doesn't mean being walked on. The next time someone crosses the line, don't explode, but let them feel the heat of your silence. Let your vibe say, "I see what you did, and I won't forget it." Boundaries don't always require words. But they must be felt. Here's the ultimate move. Become someone they can't touch. Disrespect often comes from familiarity, or jealousy. But no one mocks Elon Musk. No one clowns on Oprah. Why? Because they've risen too high to be targets. We only envy those close enough to compete with. So outgrow the competition. Let them laugh. Let them doubt. While you build. While you evolve. And one day, you'll look back on their snide remarks like distant echoes from a world you no longer belong to. Your worth doesn't need validation from the insecure. In The Courage to be Disliked, it says, "All problems are interpersonal. But true freedom is the courage to be disliked." So next time someone throws shade, hit mute in your mind. Watch their tantrum like a clown show. And keep walking like the lion you are. Remember. The deck you designed at 2 a.m. The sweat you left on the gym floor. The growing number in your savings account. None of that loses value because someone small decided to bark. Lions don't answer barking dogs. They roam their kingdom. So protect your energy. Say no to petty. And as I always say, if something drains your soul, even one more second is 1 second too many. Like, subscribe, and share this video if you're done letting small minds control your peace. And remember, real strategy is silent. Real power is unbothered. See you in the next one.